Okay guys, so today we're talking fractions, and I want you to be able to subtract fractions with unlike denominators using a fraction bar model. So let's start with an example. Let's say that I have 1/2 minus 1/12. Okay, so first I'm going to start by drawing a fraction bar to represent 1/2. So that's my 1/2 bar. And I'm taking away from that 1/12. Now, I'm not sure how big 1/12 is just yet in comparison to this 1/2, so I'm just drawing a bar that could be 1/12. Now, I know that if I subtract the 1/2 and 1/12, the difference would be this distance here. So really what I'm trying to find is how long is this bar. And to do that, first I got to find out what my least common denominator is with 2 and 12. And I can do that by making a bubble. And my common denominator, least common denominator, would be 12. So that now that I'm dealing with 12ths. And so I'm going to redraw my half bar, but this time I'm going to draw it with 12ths. And I know that there's 6 12ths in 1/2. So instead of a half bar, I'm going to change that into 6 of these 1/12ths. Because again, 6 12ths equals 1/2. So now I'm subtracting 1/12 from that. So here's what 1/12 looks like. And the rest of my bar is going to give me my difference. And how many 12ths is equal to this bar here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my answer is 5 12ths. Another example. Let's say that I have 7 12ths minus 1/3. Okay, so I'm going to start by drawing a bar, and here I'm going to represent 7 12ths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's 1/12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 12ths. And again, I'm subtracting 1/3 from that. And the difference is going to be this bar here. So I got to find my least common denominator, and my least common denominator of 12 and 3 is 12, so I know I'm dealing with 12ths. Now my 7 12ths bar is already broken up into 12ths, so I don't have to change that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 12ths. Now how many 1/12ths now are in 1/3? And I know that there's 4 12ths in 1/3. So here are my 4 12ths. 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, and 1/12. And again, this is equal to 1/3. And the difference between 7 12ths and 1/3 would be this bar here. And how many 12ths is that? I have 1, 2, 3 12ths. So my answer is 3 12ths, but I have to simplify it. So 3 is prime, 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. Find my equivalent form of 1. What I'm left with is 1 is my numerator, 2 times 2 times 1 is 4. So my answer is 1/4.